So I thought I better share what we're up against here in the church. So it's all open rafters. My guys started tearing on it a while ago. And then, of course, we got the I just moved my house and jammed everything in here phase. Let's see. And then, there is a one bathroom that I didn't tear apart. Definitely needs clean. Operates fine. And soon, I'm going to go going in that hole and putting a water line in. But I sectioned an area off for a clean room. Of course, it needs to be cleaned, but I've got some stuff jammed in here. There is a very large clean room. I think a lot of organizing will help. Plus, some of this stuff can be gotten rid of. It's just the face. Some of this was moved up here. There was no way I was going to be able to do it. We're up on the stage area here. I'll have to get one of the wood burners hooked up in here for incredible amounts of heat. But follow it around. They said it's yeah. This room they stripped out too. I don't really know why. It was the utility. There's also another pastor's office that is not damaged. The floor's got something to be desired, but carpet's cheap. I'll throw some crappy carpet down for $100, some brand new stuff. But this has to go. This is razor blade sharp if you were to rub up against it in this narrow little hallway. But that's a possible, nearly homeless shelter. Can be cleaned out pretty quickly. And then, of course, everything can just be jammed everywhere. Then you come up into the garage area where I did a lot of repairs in the garage, but I bought that camper and put it in there. And it just needs the water line hooked up. I have to test the heat. The AC works. I was told everything does work, but it would be the shower that, some things are all temped in, like the door's temped in. There's a few things that there's probably a couple, probably 2 or at least a week's worth of work back here, maybe 2. It's got the new wall here, but you can see the old wall is still on there, connected. So, same back here, where I jacked the building up, there's have to go outside, cut the siding back, blah, blah, blah. Does have a gravel floor, but it's clean gravel and there's plenty of stuff that can be laid on it. The camper is 1930s, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. It's like 1989. I don't understand the light switches all that great, but I'm working on it. I started cleaning on this. The sinks, everything works. The tub, the shower. Doesn't have any leaks in it, but you can't really have a camper outside. It's got a nice refrigerator, freezer. It's not real big, but the refrigerator's staying at the house. There's another one up here. I brought some chocolate milk up here in case you... Let me see how that's doing. What is that? I think it's like 35. I have to double check, but it's definitely cold in there. But yeah. Stove works. Somebody left some beer here. That's disgusting because it's not even the right kind of beer if you was to drink beer. The TV works. There's a new mattress in here, but it's a queen, which makes it hard to get around this. There's some closet space. There's actually more cabinets here than there is in my kitchen, but... And then Gabe's poop box, which has to go, but Gabe's has already started to let me know that when the door is shut, he's not going to be in here. So I got to figure something out there. But it's not the most ideal situation, but I have no doubt that once construction begins and the healing process is much better, that even just doing a little bit every day makes things super livable. And if not, well, there's always renting a place over the winter. So, but if you figure around here, $800-900 a month rent, if you can just struggle through a couple of the months here, we're going to be right back in the new season. I mean, there is a furnace in here. There's no natural gas hooked up to it because that's been eliminated. They'll put another one in free of charge. It's just I don't know where to put it. So I had to makeshift some electrical here to get the camper plugged in. But I got to hook up the poopy pipe. And then, craziest thing, water just goes in there. It's so weird. I mean, you fill the one water here, and it'll hold that. I don't know. But, yeah, these... I have to change that. I wouldn't expect anybody to do what I do, which is crawl up over step. But... You know, you can spend a whole day fiddling around making temporary stairs. I mean, things take time, and more so, they take motivation. I'm slowly getting back my motivation as I heal. And if I started spending the night up here more, it would drive me crazy, and I would be way more motivated. But right now... I mean, even the pulpits here. I think that's the Reverend jacket still. So, how that goes. Everything kind of works as a catch-all when it's, when you first buy it. And I had no support. And I'm okay with that. Not having help, but support. Oh, that's a whole nother issue. There's a lot of used lumber that'll go up pretty quick. Or, honestly, just to make room, it can be freaking tossed. There's a lot of stuff that I just have a garage sale or put on the internet that can be bought back later. Should have got rid of like the pressure washer and some of the paint pumps. I mean, there's a friggin' spray foam machine. Stuff needs to just be... There's a lot of garbage in here, like doors and whatever, that could be burned that people were supposed to come and get and never showed up. So at some point, I just got to be like, no. But I'm just jamming my stuff in for now. 2 boards away from a clean room. Of course, like a dummy, I didn't insulate the clean room because I'd already planned on being up here and not dealing with it. So a brand new clean room might have to be built. Even an 8x8 room, which sounds like a prison, is fine. Let's say you had a 3-legged dog. Now, if I was a 3-legged dog, that 3-legged dog could run all up in this bastard and never have to worry about, as long as he wasn't chewing on hoses and stuff, he would be pretty safe. And you almost need a meanish 3-legged dog. Well, they ain't gonna take no shit because you got guns, but you want to feel comfortable. You never want to shoot anybody unless you have to. But yeah. So everything that I said in this video probably sounds ridiculously hard, but it's not. This is what I do. It's very easy. It's just, I don't know how a quick room could even be built up there. Carpet's cheap. Like I said, it's $3, $4, $5 a yard, and you cut big swatches and throw it on the floor, use it, let the robots clean it. Back when you're done, throw it away. I mean, the floor needs patched here eventually to save it, but this is beautiful. This will be beautiful hardwood. It'll come right out of that, whatever is going on. It is a church. So I just wanted to share that. Let's see if I can come around here. That's Carol's house. Carol is a very sweet lady. Cancer survivor. Well, I don't know about cancer survivor. Cancer goer through her. That's the church. I don't know if you can see all the way back there, but I own actually Carol's driveway. Going back to the little bird box. And then I actually, a couple of plants there, but I own between them 2 houses, and that goes back quite a ways and then goes into an L shape. That's an acre of land over there. So you got any power pole? Although there is power. Power is in here. It's good. It's working. Cable was going to get switched over. High-speed internet. Fiber. Can't call it cable. They get all whiny. But this is going to be, the new driveway or whatever. You can drive on anything. Nobody cares. I definitely don't care. Let's see. A little bit of the Christmas tree farm. I started some landscaping. I kind of like to get that stuff in. A little bit of the walnut grove. That's still the yard. Hazelnuts down there along the creek. We are on top of the mountain. Let's see. You see the house in the background over there somewhere. I get in the right spot. Anyways, it's hard to see in the sun, but all the way to the trees. I had to keep some of the cinder blocks. These projects aren't all 100% done. This is just plywood slapped on the door where I made the opening for the new garage door. And it's just the final plywood needs to be cut and tacked into place. No big deal. I recessed the garage. You can see the difference between this is where it used to be. This is where it is now, because I want to take that whole wall out of the building. Maybe. I don't know yet. And let's see. Need a yard fence back here. Found some temporary fencing on the internet. Permanent fencing, probably no big deal. Might be able to get that contracted out before winter. Here's what it used to look like. You got the building goes right into the, I don't like that. I like to see it step back. So this all can come off, but all the siding can be put back on. But this all needs to be filled in. Well, better you can see where it had to